Hello, how you doing? How you been? So today we're going to this place called the Armadillo Antique Mall, and it's in Phoenix. And then after that, we're gonna go hit up Deseret Industries, my favorite thrift store. And then that's pretty much it. We're probably gonna get some boba. But yeah, I'm excited because this will be Khalil's first time going to the Armadillo Antique Mall with me, and this will be my second time going. And I'm really hoping that I find somewhere a little pet shop. But if not, that's perfectly fine. Like I don't know what to expect. Like every time you go there, I feel like it's just gonna change because it's an antique mall and it's like literally those glass cases. It's like each case there's like a vendor that puts their stuff that they're trying to sell in there. So obviously it's gonna keep changing like every week and stuff like that. And then I just really love like exploring the back part because it just feels more kind of like a flea market almost, because there's like little booths and then like you could walk into them, and some of them be looking like they could be little like movie sets or little TV show sets, which is so cute. And I just love like, I don't know, to me it feels like it's like a museum almost, because you get to see all these cool like stuff back from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, stuff like that. I'm just super excited just to see what they have and just to explore around. I don't really want to buy anything, but if I see something that's calling to me, obviously I'm going to get it. But I'm not going to go crazy with it, so we'll see what happens. But before we go, I just want to get into the fit today. So I have that one, like, I don't know, it's like a wrap, not like a cover up. It only has buttons like up to here, and then the rest is just out. So I kind of treated it kind of like a cardigan in a sense, and then I have this cute little like brown top, and then my black trouser print, and then my black why can I say trouser? And then my bead bag. I am in love with this bag. The only thing is like when I bend down, like sometimes the things like fall like that. So that's the only downside to it. But yeah, this is the fit. And also got these are the shades that I'm rocking today. So that's pretty much it for the fit. And then I decided to put my hair up, left my little antennas out, and then put it up in a half up, half down little. Okay, so that was pretty much it. And now I'm gonna cue the little montage. That's crazy. I usually be thinking, like, every time I go to the gas station, I think about these cars. They was fun to play with. What the heck this is supposed to be? Mojo Jojo. Dum dum, give me gum gum.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing just slides in both ears. Dice falling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss the fight. Fuck a night, I keep the wallet in my shorty bag. You know she wanna mine when she tattoo that ass. I'm a lover boy, she love the toys. Keep it coming, you a rider. Roll myself a J and count my figure shit. It's that stepping out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit. I drop 30 on this room, we ain't gon' sleep for shit. If I catch you nodding off, then it's gon' be some shit. But you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. A young stunner, till I die.
Boba time. Got the cookie batter this time, and now we are at my favorite place at the thrift store. This flavor, it's like alright. I give it like a 5. Nah, I give it like a 6 out of 10. But there's this other flavor, and they're literally like across the street from here. There's this one flavor called like taro creme brulee, taro creme brulee, and I really like that one. That one's really good. So yeah, I'm kind of sad that I got this one, but I wanted to try it out.
Run it up before I go. Would you tell the world my secrets if I let them close? Feel my age, sending action. These days, no who I am. Niggas be blasting, living in the mix. This shit might drive you mad. Feeling pretty mixed up, but this life shit ain't all bad. Bloody murder, there ain't no second chances. Shit crazy, it's fun. Just do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be.
So now we're on the haul part of the video. My little poo poo is her shark week, so she I had to put her little diaper on. And the thing about her is like when we get the reusable diapers, they like she'll sit down. Every time she sits down, they like fall off. So, and she's in that weird size, like she's like a like a not like a medium, but a medium large. So it's like if we get a medium, it's gonna be too small. If we get a large, it's gonna be too big. But it's like I rather have it be too big, so then it won't fall off. But like these diapers just slide right off of her. So the gray, the gray part that you see, that's actually some like men's boxers, and then I literally just cut a hole so her tail could be out, and then I put her legs through the leg holes, and then this size is a little too big on her, so I get a hair tie and like wrap it up in the back, the extra part, and these it actually works better than like the diapers. So now what I'm doing is I'm kind of like using the diaper as like kind of like a padding within the boxers, so then you know the blanket on the diaper and instead of the boxers. So it's been working better this way than trying to keep that diaper on by itself. She still be trying to get out of it. Obviously, she don't like having it on. The brass armadillo antique market. I keep wanting to call it a market, but it's a mall. But anyway, the brass armadillo mall, and that one section where I saw all that jewelry. Oh my gosh, I was in heaven, cause I've been really wanting a lot of clip-on earrings lately because one, I'm allergic to metal. Two, I do like you can see if you can see, but I do have my ears pierced, and I've been had them pierced since I was a baby. Like they never closed. I mean, I remember there was one time like I think it was like third grade or something where they had to put like I don't know if anybody else parents did this, but like they took like the broom and like they cut like the top, like before they used the broom, obviously they cut like a piece of the straw from like a straw broom. They cut a piece of the straw out and then stuck them in our ears and had them like sit there for a while. After they did that, like my ears, like I haven't worn earrings like in a long time. Like occasionally I try to wear them, but it never really works out. So I was like, I really just need some clip-on earrings because I can't. I'm allergic to metal, and it always messes with my ears. And I can only wear them for like I want to say like an hour max, maybe 30 minutes. So I found some clip-on earrings there, and so I was so excited. And okay, I'm gonna just stop talking and just show y'all. The very first pair of earrings that I saw, they weren't clip-ons, but I actually found a way around it. There's like these clear things, and you would just put the metal part in the clear thing, and then it just like clips, like loops around your ear, and then so I could still wear my regular earrings. So these were the very first ones that I saw, and you like saw them in the video too. These are just so cool. Like I don't even know, like I do have a lot of yellow, so I could wear these with that. I don't really have a lot of blue in my closet or red for that matter, but actually there's this skirt that I got from Deseret, and I think they would go really well with these earrings. So I'm gonna show you that in a minute, and then on to the next pair of earrings. My goodness, these are the next ones that I saw. I don't know what it is, but I'm like really obsessed with this like swirly like paint. I don't know what they call this type of design, but it's just so pretty. And these ones are once again like regular earrings too, so I'm gonna have to use the clear thing for those. But then I ended up finding some clip-ons Look at these babies. They actually look really similar. Oh my gosh. She's clingy. She's clingy. These ones actually look really similar to these ones. So I don't know if they're maybe by like the same designer or what. But yeah, I got those. And then the last one that I got in like the swirly paint style was these ones. And these are so cute. These are regular earrings, so yep. And then some more clip-ons that I got was these ones. Like, oh my goodness, that brown. Like, I could see myself wearing these with a lot of things in my closet. And like, this is what the backs look like. I don't know how to properly clean earrings, so I need to look that up because I need to clean these all, clip on or not, regardless. Like, I need to clean them and make sure. Yeah, because these ones are the next ones. Me and zebra print right now. I have no idea why, but I love me some zebra print right now. So, yep, I found me some clip on ones. And then this is what the backs look like. It's kind of a little toe up back there, so definitely gonna have to clean that. And then the last ones are clip-ons, and they're so cute. And it's like a mismatch type of thing, and it's seashells. Like, what? I really like this pink one for real, for real. So that's what really got me to get them. And then this is what the backs look like on these ones. So yeah, and they were all like three to $4. And then the other things that I got from the market is I stocked up on a lot of jewelry, so I definitely am stepping up my accessory game. I found this cute little ankh ring, and I just had to get it. Okay, so the ring was in one of those like little the case area, and then all the rest of the jewelry was on those racks that those like rotating racks that I showed in the video. So this one I actually ended up breaking because I was looking at this other pair of like clip-on earrings that I was really about to get. They kind of remind me of like, I was looking at these other earrings to see if they compare to this other necklace that I'm gonna show you next, but I ended up getting it like this caught on like one of the wire things that was holding the necklaces, and then it like broke it off. But it's okay because I need to add more anyway, because I want to wear this as a belt and not a necklace. So this is what it looks like. So it has all these cute little beads on it, and like, you see the vision, right? Like, this would just be such a cute little belt. Like, yeah, that's cute. Yeah, the thing is, so this is where it broke off. Like, this is where it clips on, and it broke off up here. But I'm like, that's fine, because in order for me to put it on my waist, like, I'm gonna need quite a bit more to clamp on here. So that'll be another like DIY project that I need to do. And then the next one that I said I was trying to compare those other earrings that I didn't get to is this one. Now this I'm actually gonna have to wear as a necklace because it's too small, but it has like these cute little like wood pieces on there, and it reminds me of like tree rings, you know, like thin pieces of like trees. So yeah, I got this, and I think it's just so cute. So yep, that's another necklace. And to be honest, literally all of these accessories, either it's giving like granny core, or it's giving like, I don't know if it's like 70s or 80s or 90s. I don't know, somewhere up in there. That's what it's giving. And then also it's giving, earthy black girl, because this is another like necklace that I found, and it's a pretty long one. So I mean, either I'd have to wear it like this, yeah, like that, and then just do something like that or something. But I actually want to wear this one on my waist as well, but it's pretty big. Like, yeah, it's gonna fall right off my waist. So I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that. Oh yeah, maybe just do that and then it's like have this dangling down or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I am in love with this one. This one is so cute, and it's just like a whole bunch of browns. So that was pretty much all of the accessories that I got from there, and it ended up being ooh, $33. Now on to Deseret Industry. So this is all I got, and okay, so the DD's discount bag. I used to work at DD's, back when I was in college for like a summer, and they had just opened that DD's, and so we had to help like set up the store and everything, and then they gave us these free bags along with some other like gifts or whatever. So I thought that was pretty cool, like getting that experience of learning how to help open up a new store. But yeah, anyway, back to the clothes. So my total at Deseret was $42. And that was because, yeah, these items were a little more pricier than my usual ones. I'm going to start with these since they at the top. And so these are some basically brand spanking new. I don't think they were ever worn. Under Armour, like kind of like those tactical pants that I got. Yeah. And these were the most expensive thing out of the whole haul. They were $10. And it makes sense because they still got the tags on them, and somebody paid $80. $80 for these pants and didn't even wear them. The only downside about these, I would say, is they are low rise. Yeah, low rise jeans. I'm not a low rise girly. I like my stuff high waisted, but for the quality of these, I was like, yeah, these would be good like work pants, or like just if I need to, like, okay, I'm gonna just spoil it a little bit. But next weekend, I'm going to another sanctuary. I'm not gonna say what type of animals are gonna be there. You just gonna see it in that video. But I think I'm gonna wear these because they're pretty sturdy, very heavy duty. On to the next item. I think I'm gonna have to hand wash this because I learned from my last mistake. I had another skirt and I had to get rid of it. I was so sad. That had like the pleats in it, you know, and I had washed it in a machine, and it was like that skirt was the one like from Japan, and I had it in like one of my other videos. And when I had washed it in the machine, the washing machine, it messed like the pleats up, and it just looked a hot mess. So with this one, I'm definitely going to hand wash. But this one looks more my speed anyway than the other one, because that one was like more floral. And this one is more like, come on now. Tell me this is not giving like earthy black girl, like the animal print. I don't know what's up with me and animal print because I used to really not like mess with animal print at all. Like I couldn't stand animal print. But now look at me. Back onto the theme of animal print. I got this cute little like cardigan. And it has it has, guess what? Zebra on it. It has some zebra on it, and then it also has what else is it? Like, oh, a goat. I cannot. I did not realize that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So there's a tiger, there's a goat, and then when you look closer, they have little beaded eyes. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. But look at this one. This is the one that I was like, oh. Because his eye, look at his eye. Popping out. And that's the only one. The zebra's fine. Everything else is fine. The flower is fine. It's just the bird. But, I mean, ain't nobody gonna be that close up on my stuff to see that. And maybe I'll be able to figure out how to fix it. I just need to just sew it back in there properly, get it right, get it tight. Anyway, so this little sweater, when I put it on, I don't know, in my mind, right when I put it on, I was feeling like Fran from The Nanny for some reason. I was really feeling myself. I was like, ooh, this is gonna be cute in the wintertime. So that was like the last animal print item that I got, but I am not gonna lie, there's this one dress I'm kind of like, dang, I should have got it. It was this like tiger print kind of dress, and it was from Fashion Nova, and that one was new too. That one still had the tags on it, and it fit me perfectly. And the one thing was, like, I really am not like a fan of like that ruching stuff, especially when they do it on the butt. Like, oh, that used to irritate the mess out of me. Everything had a little ruche on the booty. But that one, it was like ruching all the way down the back, ruching on the sides. I don't know what made me want to try it on, but I tried it on and it actually looked really good. And like, so this part, it was kind of like this, like where you could like pull the string and like adjust it. And then there's like a little triangle part right here, and then the skirt part, it didn't have like the string thing, but it was still like kind of like ruche looking. The only reason why I didn't get it was because I felt like I wouldn't be gravitating to it a lot because of the print and how like bold it was. I don't know how I thought that was super bold when I literally have a zebra print jacket. Not that one, but you know what? Let me get it out and show you what I'm talking about. So, this is the jacket that got me obsessed with zebra print. And it literally has zebras embedded in it. And I thought that dress was too bold, but I got this in my closet. Come on now. I thought that dress was too bold, but I got this in my closet. And the crazy thing, all my good jackets are made in India. So like this one's from India, and then this one's from India. And it's like, come on, like what was I thinking? Like what was I doing? Like that dress was too bold, but these aren't. Like, I'm really mad at myself for that dress. But what I'm taking away from it though is just, I think because it was a dress, that's what made it harder, because it's like, I don't know, when it comes to styling stuff, I feel like with dresses it's a little harder because it's like one long piece. I mean, I could still throw like a skirt on top of the bottom or a shirt on top of the top and then, make it look like a skirt or a top. But I don't know. I feel like with that type of styling, it's a little more difficult than like just like a bowl jacket and then I can interchange everything else, in the outfit. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how it is in my head. So with dresses, I just find them a little bit harder to style. So I think that's why I was just like, nah, let me not. But the actual silhouette of the dress, I really liked. And so I'm thinking I might incorporate like the styling into one of my DIY projects. So this was the skirt that I was talking about that I thought could like go with those earrings. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if it'll work. It might still work. But it's just like, I think what's throwing it off is like the blue in here. Like there's not really that much. Not really that much blue. It's just like a little bit of blue dots right there, and that's pretty much it. To be honest, I was shocked that I even got this dress because, this skirt, because I don't like red. I don't like red. Like me and the color red do not get along for some reason. But what I have noticed is if it's like a really dark red, then I'm okay with it and I can handle it. But like if it's like if this red was like a little brighter, oh no, I wouldn't have done it. But like I don't know. And when I do like red, I like it more as like an accent color and not the main color. But this skirt is just like, I don't know, this pattern, I really love this pattern. I don't know if this is abstract or what it is, but I'm like obsessed with stuff like this. And so when I tried it on, it fit perfectly, and I was like, come on now, I could wear this with a bunch of stuff because it has my favorite colors in there, orange and green and yellow. So I was like, it's gonna work with my closet. It's gonna work with my closet. So then the next item that I got was a blazer, and it's actually really oversized, but I feel like I can still make it work as long as I make sure to play with the proportions right. So this is the blazer. And then the tag on this one is really cool. It's called Modern Woman. But I just like this like little design right here at the top. That's, I don't know. It just looks cool to me. Anyway. And then the very last item that I got, I was really going back and forth with this because I found it like last minute at the end. I was looking at it and I was like, why does this look so familiar? And then I realized this kind of reminds me of that blue dress that I have. When I wear it, I feel like I'm Sinclair from Living Single. And it's kind of giving the same, I think it literally is the same pattern on there. But I think that dress is like, the blue on it is a little darker. So yeah, now that I'm really looking at this, I do, yeah, that's crazy. But anyway, yeah, this is the last item. Just a cute little button-up shirt. And there were some other items that I had tried on that I put back. And it was just like a couple more skirts. Like the long skirts, every time I go in there, I always find a whole bunch of long skirts. Two of them were like kind of like brown and cream pattern. They just didn't fit right, and I wasn't really feeling the design on them. And then there was this other one that was like a green and black like zebra print type skirt. That one was really cute, but I didn't like the way they did the skirt. Like the skirt one was way too long, and I had to like, it was like all the way up here, in order for me to not have it dragging on the ground. And then 2, the material, I didn't really like the material. And 3, like the design on it, I was like, oh, I could probably use this as like an upcycle project and like create like something different out of the skirt and turn into like a shirt or something. But then I didn't get it because, okay, so I found a good example of what I was trying to say. So like this is, I don't know why I keep trying to call these skirts dresses. My goodness. Anyway, so like this skirt right here, this little section, if you could see, like, you see how the lines are and how the patterns don't match up. So yeah, they kind of had a like exactly like that on the green and black skirt. So it was like it would go straight and then there would be like a slice and then it would be different. So I was like, I feel like that would make it weird. Like if I try to like cut it up and then try to do some design out of it, because then the design would look like this, like where the patterns don't match up. And I'm like, I'm not really feeling that. I would prefer that it to be, kind of like the same pattern direction the whole way through. All right, so yep, that was pretty much it for this mini unexpected haul. And I'll see y'all in the next one at the sanctuary.